and shoot you a little bit. Yeah, you're running now. He's running away. His wolf died. He's just like, I gotta get out of here. I didn't sign up for this. Yeah, signing up for it's irrelevant. We just can't even hit him. We'll go run after him. He's got no nose. Oh man, we cannot hit this guy. That is amazing. There we go. Torleaf back to doing what he does best. Let's see, 32? Yeah. I'm not gonna get it. This guy's riposting, and he's withdrawing. I'm sure that's gonna work out for him. All right, I think we've got this one done. Excellent. That is over. And we'll just eat all the goblin food. That's not a problem. That brute is sure to respond any day now. Any day now. And we certainly have not been ignoring the fights that we've been presented with here. We do not have enough money to actually buy all this. It's okay. We're gonna acquire the funds we need to do so. Because we got the salt mines. We're gonna go sell them at the other place. This game is all about trading salt. Sometimes literally, sometimes figuratively. For at least my company, it sometimes is more figuratively. Alright, so I think we got enough tools. Keep our guys actually active. And let's go get some more money. We need it. Because we haven't been getting any quests. I did not even see that coming. Let's just take a look at our armor real quick. It's not awful. I believe we actually have, yeah, we actually have good armor right now. Okay. This doesn't look like an awful fight either. They have a lot of ranged, but we at least don't have a shaman to stop us. Bunch of jerks. Wow, they're coming straight up for us. That is interesting. Man, all the whips. This guy is all about flogging. Move up. Flanking attack. Let's see. 43, 18. Well, that's why they have shields. Yeah, we could actually move him up 1 square and move him forward again. I think that's probably the right call. That way we'll be able to get Zakar in range of attacking this turn, and then we can just move him forward again, and basically he's zoned out everybody. And we get him behind here, and then we can start taking shots at that overseer. Yeah, they don't like that one bit. And I think we've got our guys in the right position that we're going to deal just tons of damage to these goblin warriors. That is, unless they net up half of our damned army. And the only guy we need to retreat is Baldwin. He's looking a little not so great at the moment. Yeah, that crossbow. Good shot, Rollo. Yeah, I've had some playthroughs where I got a bunch of them. They're damn good. Alright, Baldwin is good, but Hank is, yeah. So the question is, do we just keep pressing on with Baldwin? And I think we kind of need to, in some ways. $57 or 38? We'll take 2 38s. We're gonna miss him, damn it. If we move up, we can't get him. Crap. Well, we'll move forward at least. Not super impressed. Damn, that's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage from those frickin' archers. Yeah, get behind the rock. And we can't attack this guy because he's behind, yeah, he's behind all the things. Well, crap. Come on, guys. Hank is very low on living juice in his body, so he's gonna run away. That leaves Baldwin, who should be behind a rock, so he should be relatively safe. Yeah, the spiked bows, like I've had a couple fights with spiked bows where you just keep knocking guys back, and it's amazing. It's just like, yeah, You're wielding a shotgun pretty much, and you just mess up their lives. Alright, we'll see if we can actually get a shot off here. Good shot, good shots. Ruthard is injured. Pull him back. And this guy, like, I don't know if we're going to be able to even catch him. Because of the terrain in this area. Actually move one up and just murder him. Yeah, we'll do it. Well, we'll see if we'll get him. What the fuck? Alright, what the hell was that shit? He just killed Torleaf, who had actual half health. Just literally just shanked him and ran away. What the fuck? Like, he had a full armor. It's literally our best guy. Like, literally our best person in the entire fucking crew stabbed by a fucking goblin when we already won the match. If we don't get this fucking crossbow, this fight never happened. That is just so much garbage. Jesus Christ. Speaking of spike bows, it wasn't the fucking spike bow, it was the damn bullshit Schmitter or whatever. Scimitar bastard. No, run him down. Like, if we're gonna... Like, and we got the guy too. Like, we killed him. It's just... shit. We can't even catch this guy. Oh, this is just awful. This is the worst. We can't even get him. Shit. Torleaf. He had been with us 167 days. Took part in 147 battles. Has 333 kills. The most powerful opponent he vanquished was Barabbas Brimstone. Yeah, he got fucking punctured twice and dead. We got his armor back too, because he just literally died in his armor. His blood leaked out. The little notch blades have punctured. Yeah. We're gonna mulligan that fight. I can't let Torleaf die like that. That just cannot happen. That's the whole game right there. Frickin' Torleaf has been... He is the party. He's the party. Like, Torleaf and Zakara are everything. Out of a fight also that we didn't want to take because we didn't even see it coming. Like, we didn't choose this fight. And they killed him on like a cheeky little archer stab. Like, come on! Like, what is that? What is that? Like, run up there. We're gonna kill your best person and then immediately die because we've already lost. What a joke. Wow, he's got armor. Oh, Baldwin doesn't have the stamina because he's freaking hurt. Alright, if we went here, we'd be able to do one of those. Well, we missed. So we're just getting the extra attacks from that guy. I guess we'll just fire off a couple quick shots, move forward, go for the kill. And do we move forward? Yeah, I think Torkel moves forward. Yeah, and this guy's running. That was quick. I just can't believe it. Torleaf ran up there. He had everything going for him, and just, I mean, I guess he only has 60 hit points. Perhaps I need to rethink a little bit of that. He's not injured. Man. Maybe I need to have a little bit more than 60. Maybe my threshold should be a little bit higher for my fighters. Well, these guys are actually putting up a little bit of defense. %50 chance, or yeah, we'll just take that 50. Alright. Alright. Let's see what we got. Doing a shy for 70. Take collapsing of 95. Well, yeah, Jikesu, basically I have been going with the initial group is all shield bros. Late game, try to get a bunch of two-handed guys who have enough defense to stay alive. And the main thing is they can kill people fast enough that they demoralize the enemy and you just rout everybody. And Major D's nuts is, I think, correct. I think my 60 HP meta is a little bit out of date and also yields itself to a bit of the shenanigans, because a lot of it's all RNG and you need to mitigate the RNG, and if you don't have enough HP to stay the hell alive, well, then basically you got to be willing to lose people. And yeah, he's not wrong. 50 plus, yeah, 50 plus melee is difficult to get. So there's still the 5%. Yeah, there's the 1 in 20 chance that your shotgun guy in XCOM tilts over to the right and has a seizure when he actually needs to shoot the guy in front of him. It's like, come on, man, kill the chrysalid or you die. There's no in between here. And then like he misses and like shoots his ally, and you're just like, What are you doing, man? It's a shotgun. Just point it in the general direction. You're gonna run. Yeah, 1 in 20. There's still that natural, that crit. Oh no, Astro! Oh man, yeah, that's a little bit worse than like a bad critical. It's like a critical failure. I think it was my favorite critical failure description was where a monk critical failured on critical failure so hard on a strike that he had to hit himself. But of course, this monk had no weapons. So how would somebody hit themselves? And it was like, well, your monk knees himself in the back of his other knee so hard that he breaks his own leg. Just like, damn. That sounds painful. Just gonna shift him up there. He'll be able to go sooner this way. Crap. Alright, well at least he's running away now. And we'll follow it up with a side of murder. 0 to 100. Well, I mean, a lot of the stats do go from 0 to 100, right? So, you would expect more of it to have maybe a few hidden percentages in there. So the question is, do we move up on him? And I'm just gonna, yeah, I think we should. He's gonna have to switch to his little sword. A much less chance of actually... Wait, if you look at it, his crossbow's on the ground right there. We got the crossbow. So we just have to get out of this fight alive. And then Rollo, you'll have the ultimate weapon of at least the next 20 minutes. As long as one of these bastards doesn't frickin' shank Torleaf randomly, we'll just run Torleaf away. Like, we can lose Bernard, we can lose Rollo, we can lose all these people. I don't give a shit. Torleaf and Zakara need to stay alive. And Zakara's got a lot more health. These guys are still going to make a stand of it. That's crazy. We got the super try-hard goblin group here. They don't want to lose. Like, come on, guys. We all got together for this raid. We're going to do it. And we're going to try to scare him. %21 chance. I don't like it. I'm going to keep moving up. And again, yeah, those swordmasters have trash tier stamina. Come on, goblins. Well now. Well now. A nice shot. A fine shot. I think that's pretty much all she wrote for these goblins. I think they're just going to step on their exit portals and leave us alone. Yeah, it's over. And we got the bow, the spiked impaler. Excellent. That's a lot better than losing Torleaf. Damn greenskins. So let's take a look at this. We have a lot of level ups here. Let's start with Rollo, who gets another 5 on his range skill. That's excellent. We'll take it. Let's see, we could get Killing Frenzy, we could get Berserk. Berserk does allow the crossbowmen to reload, kind of like fire, reload, fire again. Like that is actually something that can happen. I've seen it. So I think Berserk might be a good idea. We could also go for another round of skill points, which I think we actually will instead, because he's getting so many good skills with ranged that we want to keep getting those ranged skills up for him because they're actually very, very valuable. Alright. Now let's definitely throw the Spiked Impaler on here. So the Spiked Impaler does 50 to 70 versus the 50 to 70. The difference is the Spiked Impaler, of course, is just better. Yeah, less fatigue, same range. Well, that's interesting. Like, the heavy crossbow and the Spiked Impaler are... like, the stats are just... it looks better on the Spiked Impaler. Anticipation? Anticipation is good, but I've got such heavy armor on those back row guys, I haven't really been feeling that they've been getting hurt too bad. Its attack has less % chance to hit. Well, we'll take it for a spin. Torleaf the Wolf is leveled up. As opposed to dying, he is still with us. We'll give him one more hit point. Maybe that would have helped him. Baldwin. Baldwin we will continue to make better. And yes, he most definitely needs Berserk. And Ruthard the Legend. The Legend, sir, needs more stamina. The Legend is lacking in the stamina department. And he is a Sword Master. I believe we'll give him Sword Mastery. I mean, he's got a Death Wish and he's quick. He should be quite fine at this job. Yeah, I've taken anticipation on some of the other guys. But what I found is they're not actually taking too many shots at a lot of the guys who have anticipation and stuff like that. They're not really taking too many shots on my archers because they have so much health. I've been actually much more getting hit with the two-handers in front, which kind of makes sense. They really don't have much in the way of range defense. So for kind of my late game guys, I'm kind of thinking, I'm like, well, maybe I should take anticipation a little bit more, but it's per range defense per tile you're away, so it's also not super valuable in the front line guys, so I'm not entirely sure, you know. So Mark, thank you for following. We're just playing Battle Brothers. We are attempting to not be awful at it, but of course we are going to be awful at it. Greenskin Horde is over there. We're gonna need to heal our guys. 2 to 4 days, Jesus. Well, what kind of injuries are we looking at here? Got an injury on Hank. Injured shoulder. Well, let's at least do a little bit of healing. Let's also get some food. We're about to run out of food. And money. I mean, I'd rather run out of food than out of money, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna buy all the bread in the village. Close enough. Yeah, Greenskin Horde is actually approaching. There are some Orc Young, some Goblin Ambushers, and some Goblin Skirmishers. Well, let's make sure we're all saved up. And I'm not exactly sure what the Horde... Yeah, the Horde is actually attacking here. So, let's take a look at our guys real quick. What kind of injuries are we looking at? Is more the question. We have some very basic injuries. Like they're not awful. What about our armor? Armor's not bad. We have plenty of a lot of things. 14 of them. I'd like to fight them more at night, but there's only some ambushers, and they're not... Well, let's see what we got. They burned it down that fast? Is that done? I used shield for earlier game, but I found that it's more important to murder people faster in the later game than it is to keep your guys alive most of the time. Like the shield's kind of a crutch. You need to move beyond the shield before they get you. But it's just what I've been going off of. And it's been working pretty well for a lot of it. Like relying on that shield to actually protect you. Has not worked against the heavier mobs like the Orc Warriors and stuff like that. And maybe I should be switching out shields. Maybe keeping like a shield as a second weapon. But I started off as basically the new guys on the team. They all get shields if you want them to stay alive. But the better guys later, been giving them... Nice. Nice. Basically, the guys later, you want them to get them two-handed so they can get enough damage out there that when there's a real threat, you can just end its life. And it's not like I'm a super expert or something, so I'm just going off of what I have found works. And you know, I'm not running the math on everything. I'm just playing the games. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna run forward, and then we're gonna swap with Torsten. So Torsten gets to actually move up another square here, and then do a big swing, and then miss. Okay, well we tried to do something clever. Didn't work. Did not work. It's a good thing we got this wagon wheel here to help us out. It's It's real important. He just poisoned his own guy twice. Nice job, goblins. The greenskin horde is real organized. They're like a well-oiled machine back there. Stop shooting me! Stop shooting my dude! Like, what's Akara do to your people? And when I say you people, I mean you fucking greenskin motherfuckers. It's pretty obvious. Bunch of jerks. You're always raiding caravans, causing problems. These people. These things. Alright, what are we going for? We can't move up and attack. Maybe we can do some bullshit where we swing him up there. Well, Major Nuts. That's a really good line to use. I was running basically 2 shields on each side until just recently, and those guys can just hold off like 3 enemies for long enough for your middle core to just wreck everything. So it may be that having some shield guys on the outside is actually better. I have not been able to experiment enough with that though. %9 chance. I don't like these. These shots are not good enough for me. So we're gonna run up and just take a different kind of shot. And we're gonna run back from that terrain. We don't wanna suffer that penalty. And we wanted to pull forward maybe the hammer. If we do this, we can pull forward our hammer guy by 1 tile and he can attack this turn. Just recruit better brothers to replace him. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was doing. Was you just need better people at that point. Zakara doing some real work there. Do we run on top? Yeah, let's get on top. Let's not give them the satisfaction. We struck his lungs. Ouch. And our one attack by Baldwin. Couldn't get it. Yeah, shield's purpose, as far as I've seen, is give you a couple extra turns. Oh, they keep hitting their own guys here. Suicidal spear walls. Yeah, I was running basically a spear wall crew when I was doing veteran Iron Man, and they did pretty well, except they could not take the higher level mobs. Like, we basically ran into a wall where we were not able to progress, and it was as a direct result of that. Like, you basically run into just, there are things you cannot kill if you're relying on a shield wall and a spear wall to save your ass. Move up, 1, 2. Switching doesn't matter. Switching doesn't matter. %95 chance. Well done. Yeah, zombies aren't usually a big deal. With a crew that has enough damage, zombies just die. As far as I've seen. But spear walls against zombies have been incredibly effective. I've never had any problems with spear walls and zombies. And holy shit, they just took his entire armor down in a turn. We need to do Operation Rescue the hell out of Baldwin. So, Operation commence. Operation successful. Good job, guys. And he was even able to, like, first aid himself. Alright. Let's just jump in front of him and stay there with a couple guys. Good job. Ruthard the Legend actually living up to his name and getting 2 hits. Holy shit, they've got that much. Well, put them in the heaviest suits of armor you can, put them on the flanks, and just have them do God's work. Like, if you got immortal brothers, don't waste that. Just get those. There's kind of another way you can go at it. You can get those guys maybe throw some swords on them and make them riposte, and they'll do a hell of a lot of damage just by basically run them out there in the middle with riposte on, with a shield on, and everybody's gonna miss against them, and they can do tons of damage because everyone is attacking them. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Yeah, and they're definitely just doing puncture on all my guys. It's like Goblin Brothers don't want to die. Yeah, that's one of the big strengths of having a bunch of two-handers is there's a lot of situations where you just murder them so quickly that pretty much everybody right in front of you just runs away screaming. It's like, oh my god, what have we done? This was an awful idea. They're not running yet? Alright, well, I'm not going to chase them over into the darkness. If they're going to do that, they're going to be gone next turn anyway, so we'll just finish this up and hopefully they run. Yeah, it's over. We'll take our basics. It appears the killings have worked. News of it has spread to the Orc Warlord and his army is heading your way to take care of the company personally. The Zakarian should prepare itself for a fight. That sounds like we should get to Gruttenhaven. And this is one of those fights that I probably want to try to cheese. If I can stick next to maybe some of the night companies around here. There's some of these where you can just cheese the hell out of the fight because you have like, well, it's us and 23 knights. And then you just destroy the hell out of them. Well, Fearsome is only good if you're not doing 15 damage with your attack. And if you're not doing 15 damage with your attack, the argument is sometimes that you're not doing enough damage to win the fight. Because people have a lot more than 15 health. So I'm not saying it's not a bad strategy. I'm just saying there are other ways I think to get that morale damage going that might be different. So let's see if there's anything we need to take immediately. If we're gonna get some money here with these guys, we can afford to spend a little bit. And we'll save it up and all that. Fearsome is great until you're fighting people who have no fear, yes. Well, that's one thing. But zombies aren't the worst. Yeah, the Orc Warriors haven't been too much of a problem for this team. We've actually had enough. Yeah, it takes 1 damage for Fearsome to proc, but if you read the skill there, it's as opposed to only if at or above 15 points of damage. So the difference would be if your guy is doing less than 15 points of damage, then Fearsome matters. If you're doing more than 15 points of damage with an attack, Fearsome doesn't matter, because you're always triggering a morale check on 15 or more points of damage to the enemy. So if you're actually a high damage dealing class, you kind of automatically get Fearsome because you're messing them up so bad. So the counter argument would be that you get that naturally just by wielding a two-handed sword, basically. But if you got shield guys who are tanks, Fearsome's gonna do work for them. You find a boy and a girl looking up in a tree. The girl throws her hands up. Alright, stay in there until you die, see if I care. The boy, spotting you, asks if perhaps you could get them to get their cat out of the tree. Looking up, you see a feline flopped over a branch, basking in the sun. Should we try to shoot the cat down with an arrow? Or shall we just move on? This is not our problem. I think one way or another, this cat's coming out of that tree. Alive or dead. I mean, the girl said it right there. Stay there until you die. See if I care. Why don't we see if she cares? Bernard, try to knock it down with an arrow. Bernard knocks an arrow and sticks his tongue out as he aims up the tree. The girl and boy don't seem fond of this idea and clap their hands over their eyes. The archer looses the shot and it cracks against the cat's branch, breaking it and sending the cat cartwheeling down the tree like a game of devil sticks. They squeeze the cat warmly. Finally, we got ourselves something to eat. Good job, Bernard. Good job, man. Well, I don't see the Orc Warlord anywhere. So we're gonna run off and, oh wait, there it is. There he is. Okay. So... and of course, there's the first Grottenhaven Company right here. Torsten comes to you, pointing out a small army of orcs and goblins. Not to point out the obvious, but greenskins are here. Who else is here? The Zerkarians. Alright. Cheesy. Many orc warriors, an orc warlord, and some ambushers. So we got like huge fucking army of dudes. There's 19 of them. Well, I do not like that they have the high ground, but they're going to come at us, so we're going to have to post up around our own high ground and hope that our armor holds while they pick us off from range. Our archers are going to have to try to take out their archers to start with, but they're doing too much damn damage. Yeah, this is looking total bullshit at the moment. Like, all their archers literally starting on this perfect archer platform is total bullshit. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous that they get this. It's like, oh, we have 5 archers and we have 6 archer stations. Amazing. Tell us more about how you have absolutely rigged rolls on these. We can at least re-roll and then run back to those knights and get 23 dudes to help us murder these orcs. These warriors aren't really what I'm worried about. I'm worried about this massive amount of archery bullshit. Like, we can deal with the warriors. And block Sapat. We've done it before. We've fought some of these bastards and actually pulled out some miracles. But not with this sort of archery crap going on. And the spoop is real. Stop fucking shooting Baldwin, Jesus Christ. This is just ridiculous. Every turn Baldwin loses half of his health because of you fuckers. How's it going, Assassin 40? Yeah, Baldwin's totally screwed. God damn it. We've been spending a lot of time leveling him up. I don't want to lose him. We'll see if we can rotate him out. Save him. All that. We might be able to. That was our rotator right there. Well, no, that was not. One down. Yeah, can't rotate anybody of worth here. Well then, get your hits in. You've got literally 8 health left. Great. We can't get forward. We are trapped. We cannot get out. Well, then go forward. Baldwin is toast. These fucking these damn goblins. We're gonna see what we can do. I'll take Baldwin as a death here. If we can get past all this crap. Yeah, we don't like to see that. But I mean, it's basically we rolled this map. It's not what we wanted, that's for damn sure. But it is what we rolled. So we're gonna do our best. Shield would be relevant against all those arrows, but you really can't do much against, like, literally they have an archer platform right here. Like, this is ridiculous as a role for a fight. Like, it is. RNG said these guys get plus 10% on every single shot. Like, it's like, what the hell are you supposed to do about that? You can have a shield, you cannot have a shield, but they literally have an unassailable platform. We can't get past these Orc Warriors to get to them. If everybody had a shield, we'd die against the Orc Warriors because we wouldn't have enough damage to get through them. And if we had a shield, we'd have long enough to live to regret not having shields or not having two-handed weapons. Alright, so we're gonna have to start on this Orc Warrior, dude. Now's the chance. Actually putting me in a better position there. Let's see, 84% chance. Bernard, I don't know if you have... You do have the perk that I want. But you missed. So what are you? You've got untouched, all this. So the question is, who do we go for? 95, 95. Yeah. Getting kind of overwhelmed here. $44. Go for the better chance to kill Orc Warrior. Damn. If we had a little bit more room here, we could definitely do a better job. Because we can definitely take this fight. It's just these archers in the back that always hit because they're up on a platform are just murdering me. We can't get out of the way, so we have to switch to our long axe. And what can we do? 45% chance. Yeah, we gotta go for it. Sakara does not have enough stamina.